guys, welcome to video clip 7. What we're doing is we are going to assemble this piece now. So what I need you to do is to make sure that your red part is pointing downward, and all you need to do at this point is just put this on about right here, and it's just going to take a couple little stitches, maybe 3. So just stitch that in. If you want to put more, you can do so. It's just going to be a couple little stitches here or there. Maybe a couple more than 3 if you feel you need that many. But you can work with it and see what you think. So yeah, that's about 3 or 4 maybe. And if you want to come underneath of it and work a couple just for extra security, which is what I may do, you know, that's fine. There's no specific way that you have to work this, just as long as you get it on there nice and neat. And then I make my little knot there once I'm complete. And then I will push my needle all the way through with that yarn, pull that tight, and I will cut that off. That hides forever. Alright, so that's that assembled piece. Now what I need you to do is to cut yourself a decent length of black and thread that up. And now what you want to do is go to the side a bit and go all the way through and pull through and through all the way to where your black is almost disappeared. But now you want to come right here. Let me zoom in a bit. You're just going to make little button looking things. I'm not going to say what we're making. Part of the perks. Work with me, guys. But you can make any shape that you want. You can make them as big as you want. Just in and out. We all know how to do these. Just, you got to make several passes. Of course my yarn is going to get hooked around every little thing that there is. So you just keep making several passes in different directions here, which is what I usually do to form these. Again, there's no rocket science to them. Other than the fact this little thing has so many things sticking out of him that they get hooked on. So just keep on until you have little black dots, and you can do 2 of them. If you want to leave your black brown speck in the middle, that is perfectly fine. Sometimes that's what I do, just to give it more realistic look. And that's kind of what I'm aiming for here. And then sometimes you just move it around, scrunch it up, and it'll work out to be what it is. So once you're done with this side, you go to this side and do the same process. Okay? So just work it until you're happy with them both. Okay, so once I've completed this one, I will be right back with you. Alright, I have, of course, those two there like I want them. So now we're going to flip this baby over, and you're going to take this final piece, and basically all we're doing is attaching the main part of the brown, and you're going to attach here down at the bottom. Alright, so if you need to stand it up a bit, basically you're just going to attach like this, and I know that's a funny view. So you're just going to take your hook and come down here at the bottom, down where your colors are meeting here, and you want to have a pretty good strand. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Whoops. So just in and out, just like you do basically anything else, and just, you can whip stitch it, you can do however you feel you need to do it. But make sure you go in there far enough so that it's not going to dangle on you, because you want this to be on there pretty good. So we will get this going up in here pretty good, not just hanging by a thread, is really what I'm trying to say. Make sure you pull it pretty tight. And most of all, make sure it's pretty even. You don't want it touching his feet, you just want it right above that. Okay. And if you feel more comfortable going back over this, you can do that. If you want to double stitch it, if you want to go back up and run another stitch line, you can do that. I'm just going to go a little further up the side. Right there. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I'm going to go up a little further on the sides of mine. That way it doesn't flop down so badly. And like that, I think that'll work just fine. So if you need to do that, you need to go back across. Just take your needle and your thread and go all the way back over here, all the way down. You can go through his body and your thread will disappear from this side. Very simple to do. I'm not sure how many of you knew those procedures. But then you can just pick up where you left off here. See how it just disappears? But yeah, you can do that. So then you just pick up where you left off here. Pretty nifty. You can go from side to side in no time flat. But yeah, I like mine better working up the side a bit. Let's see how that looks. And then see his little turkey feathers. And if you don't want them laying down so much, you can also go up another level. But I don't mind them laying down a little bit like that. But if you want them going up, you can just simply go back and go through here and start working through this brown double crochet row like this. And just put you a couple stitches through here. It's not a big deal at all. Just make sure you're getting through to the actual under part as you're doing this. And I guess since I'm showing you, I'm just going to attach it. This stuff doesn't take no time at all to do. Maybe 4 or 5 stitches. And see? Then you have it attached up further. And if you still want it further, you just go up another level. So then I'm going to finish mine off right here. Just like that. And then what I'm just going to do is hide my yarn now. Hide it in its body. Clip that off. Clip this one off. And voila! There we have our Tom Turkey crochet pattern. So this was exactly the pattern itself. The Tom Turkey crochet pattern. Isn't he adorable? So yep, he was our little mystery buddy there. So he is just adorable. And I enjoyed doing him. And I hope he brought you guys a lot of smiles, and he was just fun to do. And he was a beginner's project, believe it or not, and perfect in time for the holiday season. And I'm interested in seeing the pictures that come up, especially in my group. So if you do want to share your pictures of Mr. Tom Turkey that you did here with the mystery crochet, you can feel free to post them to my email at stacybaby@yahoo.com. You can also share them to my Facebook. I also put that on my description, all underneath my videos, so that's up to you if you want to share those. So I hope you guys had a good time with me on my first mystery crochet along, and I hope to be doing more of those, and we will see how those go in the future. I look to do another one about January, and until then, happy hooking, guys, and hope you had a great time with this. So until next time, guys, happy hooking.